So, what is it that makes a story stick around for, well, a whole century? How does a novel written decades ago, like, not just define its time, but still grab us today, feel totally relevant?
That's a great question. And it's really at the heart of what we're doing today. We're diving deep into F. Scott Fitzgerald's masterpiece, The Great Gatsby.
Published way back in 1925.
Exactly. And it's still one of the most celebrated, honestly, one of the most debated works in American literature. Its insights, they still hit home, surprisingly so.
Yeah, absolutely. And for this deep dive, we're drawing from a really fantastic book review called The Great Gatsby, an enduring American classic. So our goal here, for you listening, is to kind of get past the plot summaries you might already know.
Right.
We want to pull out those key insights, those nuggets of maybe surprising knowledge, help you really grasp why this book is still so captivating nearly 100 years on.
Think of it as a shortcut, maybe, to understanding its depth.
Yeah, it's layers, especially how it captures the feel, the glamour, sure, but also that moral decay of the Jazz Age.
Which is often overlooked. So maybe we should set the scene first, just quickly.
Good idea.
Okay, so the story comes to us through Nick Carraway. He's our narrator, Yale grad, World War I vet.
Right.
And he moves to West Egg, Long Island, summer of 1922. And right next door, this incredibly rich, super mysterious guy, Jay Gatsby, famous for his insane parties.
Huge parties. And Nick, conveniently, or maybe fatefully, has a connection across the bay in East Egg. That's the more established old money place.
Right. Very different vibe from West Egg.
Totally. His cousin, Daisy Buchanan, lives there with her husband, Tom Buchanan. He's aristocratic, wealthy, but also, pretty arrogant and disillusioned.
And pretty quickly, you realize what's driving the whole thing. It's Gatsby.
It all comes back to Gatsby.
Yeah, his, intense love for Daisy from years ago, a past romance. And basically, he's built this entire life, this fortune, these parties, all of it, just to win her back. That's his singular focus.
It's an obsession, really.
Completely. But as Nick gets drawn in, you start to see the cracks, don't you?
Oh, definitely. That glittering surface, it starts to look pretty thin.
You see the emptiness underneath all the glamour, the moral corruption, especially in the upper class.
Yeah.
And you start to sense that Gatsby's version of the American dream, maybe it's just not achievable. Or maybe it's flawed from the start.
And it all heads towards a pretty tragic ending for Gatsby. And Nick, he walks away completely disillusioned.
Understandably so.
And I think this is where the book just transcends a simple story, right? It's in those timeless themes, the symbolism. That's where the real power lies.
Absolutely. That's what keeps us talking about it. I mean, first off, you have this really sharp critique of the American dream itself.
It's not presented as this purely positive thing.
Not at all. Fitzgerald shows how it gets twisted, corrupted by, well, materialism, greed.
Yeah.
Gatsby's the dreamer, the idealist. Right?
Yeah, he believes in the dream.
He really does. But his dream is all about using wealth to basically rewind time, recapture this perfect past with Daisy.
Which might not have even been that perfect to begin with.
Exactly. And that dream just slams into the wall of social reality, this rigid class system. His vision gets crushed.
And that leads right into the class thing, doesn't it? The social stratification.
Yeah.
Fitzgerald is just brilliant at showing the contrast.
He really is. You got East Egg, that's the old money. Tom Buchanan inheriting his wealth, his status, that sense of entitlement.
Just born into it.
Right. And then West Egg, that's the new money, Gatsby. He's got tons of cash, maybe even more than Tom, but it's new.
So it doesn't count the same way.
Now, in that world, he's nouveau riche.
Yeah.
An outsider, fundamentally. Despite the mansion, despite the parties, money alone isn't enough for entry into that circle.
It's kind of chilling, that reality.
It is. And tied into that is this constant play between illusion and reality. I mean, Gatsby's whole persona.
It's a performance.
Totally. A carefully constructed illusion. The parties, the old sport, the mysterious past, it's all designed for one audience member. Daisy.
To win her back.
Yeah. And the book really digs into how people, well, lie. How they create these facades to hide their real selves, their truths. Not just Gatsby, but society around him, too.
Makes you think about the illusions we all maintain, maybe.
For sure. And Gatsby's big illusion feeds right into this idea of love versus obsession. Is it really love he feels for Daisy?
Or is it something else?
The book suggests it's more like an obsessive idealization.
Yeah.
He's not in love with Daisy the person, so much as Daisy the symbol.
The symbol of what, though?
The symbol of that perfect past he wants back. The symbol of the status and acceptance he craves. She's like the ultimate prize in his dream.
Less a person, more an objectified goal.
Pretty much. She's the green light, in a way.
Ah, the green light. Okay, let's talk symbolism, because it's so vivid in this book. That green light at the end of Daisy's dock.
It's probably the most famous symbol, right?
Yeah.
It represents all of Gatsby's hopes, his dreams for the future, which are really dreams about recreating the past.
That unattainable thing he's always reaching for.
Exactly. The American dream made visible, but always just out of reach, across the water.
And then there are those eyes.
Oh, the eyes of Dr. T.J. Eckleburg.
Yeah.
On that old billboard.
Creepy.
Definitely creepy. Giant eyes with glasses looking out over everything. They're not just part of the scenery. They sort of symbolize, well, maybe God.
Or the absence of God, like a moral void.
Yeah, or maybe an indifferent God, just watching the moral decay, the spiritual emptiness, hiding under all that jazz and champagne. A silent judgment, almost.
And watching over the Valley of Ashes.
Right. That's another huge symbol, this bleak industrial wasteland between the wealthy eggs and New York City.
It's literally where the city dumps its ashes.
And symbolically, it's where the dreams of the poor and the working class go to die. It represents the social decay, the human cost of all that wealth creation happening elsewhere, the dark underside of the roaring 20s.
So bleak, but so powerful. And Fitzgerald's writing itself.
All the prose.
Yeah.
It's just gorgeous.
Lyrical, elegant.
But dense, too, right? Packed with meaning, packed with symbolism. He manages to capture both the beauty, the sheer allure of the jazz age,
The glamour, the excitement.
and the emptiness, the hollowness underneath it all. His language paints this dazzling picture, but also lets you see the cracks.
And the characters are just as layered. They're not just people. They represent ideas, don't they?
Absolutely. Gatsby himself, he's tragic, fundamentally.
Yeah. Despite everything, you feel for him.
You do.
Yeah.
He's driven by this idealized vision, this dream, but he's also kind of naive, emotionally immature maybe, and ultimately very, very alone, despite the crowds.
His whole identity is a construct.
It is. And Nick, our narrator, he's not just telling the story.
No, he's our way in, our moral guide, almost.
Yeah, moral compass, definitely. He's critical, reflective, he's in it, participating, but also standing back, observing this decay.
And he changes through the story, gets disillusioned.
Deeply. His journey is central. And Daisy.
Ah, Daisy. Beautiful, charming.
Captivating,
Budik,
but also...
swallow, careless.
Exactly. That famous line about her hoping her daughter will be a beautiful little fool. It says so much. Her carelessness isn't just a personality trait. It's destructive. It's part of her privilege. She drifts through life, causing damage, but never really facing the consequences.
She embodies both the charm and the danger of that world.
Well put. And Tom Buchanan.
Tom.
Yeah. He's just brutish,
Yeah.
racist, arrogant, unfaithful.
He represents that entitled old money elite perfectly.
He really does. He's everything Gatsby isn't, in a way, but also embodies the ugly side of the power and status Gatsby craves. A stark contrast to Gatsby's, romanticism, however flawed it is.
So wrapping this all together, what does Gatsby mean for us, for you reading it today? It's clearly more than just a love story gone wrong.
Oh, much more. It's this profound look at ambition, at identity, how we construct who we are, and maybe the search for happiness itself. Is it found in wealth, in the past? And its relevance just endures, doesn't it? That critique of chasing wealth, of social divides, of the American dream, it still feels incredibly potent.
Whether you read it as history, a snapshot of the 20s, or something bigger about human nature.
It still works. It still fascinates, still challenges you to think about, well, our own society, our own dreams.
It really is a timeless classic, earns that 55 rating for sure.
Absolutely, a must-read. Beautifully written, deeply tragic, incredibly thought-provoking.
So maybe a final thought for everyone listening.
Okay.
If Gatsby's dream, his big American dream focused on Daisy in the past, was ultimately impossible, built on illusion,
Yeah.
what does that maybe suggest about happiness itself? And more personally, what illusions might we be chasing? What green lights are we staring at thinking they hold the key when maybe they're just distant lights?
That's something to chew on, definitely. What are our own green lights, and what do they truly represent?